What's about it?
What it do? It's your boy DJ Neverfresh, and it's the Culture Uncut podcast in the building. Bro, it is the day before Trey Day. You know what I'm saying? Day
Already.
before Trey Day, man. How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, man. It's that gangster season, boy.
That boy, Big 47, congratulations. Big 47.
Go on, big capping,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You worse than the YNs, man. You just gonna add a couple years on a nigga for no reason.
You super status. You grandpa. Grandpa status.
Now you giving auntie vibes right now. That's some auntie vibes what you doing right now, boy.
My boy got that boy over there.
Boy.
Grandpa status. Yeah. Nursing home, boy. You 2 years away from nursing home, huh?
Hey, I don't age, boy. You see it? You know what I'm saying? Boy, look fresh.
You do a nursing home?
Will I do it? Yeah. It depends. It got to be a lit nursing home. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be some baddies, boy. It got to be one of them nursing home where I got to have some.
Is there a couples nursing home?
Yeah. I mean, all of. I mean, depends on who die first.
Do they allow people to get it in a nursing home?
Hope so. I mean, your boys already ain't working, so you might be good.
Man, you crazy? Well, I'm just saying,
most
bro,
of them boys, they ain't got nothing, no motion down there, man.
I'm just wondering, like, is the nursing home, do them boys still get it in? Can they get it in, or is it legal for them to like mess with each other?
I think it might depends on a nursing home. You know what I'm saying? I think if you got a nice little bag on you, you can buy the Paradise edition.
I wonder if somebody can answer that
like
for us, bro.
if you working check to check, you probably can't afford the freaky nursing home. You got to go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? That welfare home.
I just wonder, because like if I go to a nursing home, man, like, bruh, like, cause you gotta think about it. Like, it's men and women there. Do they like how you tell Papa Joe he got to stay up out of there? You know what I'm saying? Do they get some alone time? You go like, man,
I think it's like it depends on your status.
Is it facilitated?
I think it's like
do like the workers got to carry it, like, you know, help facilitate it?
Facilitate what?
Them doing it.
I think that might be some type
because
of charge.
What if your hip is out and you can't really get up there? Do they like
you can probably get you can probably get your license took and get your business ran underground, because I know they got kids working in them places, man. My daughter, I worked at a retirement home when I was in high school.
You did?
Yeah, man.
Hell no. Old people, man, I say once I start smelling funny, like old people, bro, just gonna take me out, bro. I just be chewing for random, like, you know, they be just chewing. They ain't got nothing, but they always seem like they got peanuts in their mouth. They just be chewing.
You say you
gonna take me out.
Why?
I'm gonna go ahead and go. Cause man, I don't want to smell funny, bro.
How you
smell like pills?
That's the problem with funky people. They don't know they funky. How you gonna know unless somebody tell you?
You can smell funk. How you can't smell yourself? You don't never smell yourself?
I think once you get to that age, you might not be able to smell. Sometimes people get so used to their body odor that they don't really know. You never had a partner that he had a little, you know what I'm saying, little stench to him, but he ain't know it. He was just always popping up, just funky as a mother, just popping up, just stank all the time. And you had to break it down like, hey, dog, hit that deodorant.
Could you imagine that though, bro?
What's that?
Like, you just sitting there, you just like chewing, and you ain't got nothing in your mouth, but you just chewing.
Why would you imagine that, man? Why would you want to be taken out of the game, though? Don't take me out, dog. You know
man, come, bro. I mean, I can't, if I'm smelling like pills, I can't wipe my own ass now.
That's what I'm saying. I want something bad. I want something. Shoot,
I don't need nobody wipe. Man, no.
That's that rich nigga shit right there, boy. Give me something bad to wipe mine, boy. Give me like a couple dimes.
You'll be like Anna Nicole Smith.
What happened?
Anna Nicole Smith. She married that old white billionaire dude to get his bread. Dude was like 91. He met her at the strip club. They rolled him into the strip club.
You never did nothing strange for Xbox?
Hell no.
But you was a gamer, boy. I know you done did some strange.
Hell no.
But that new Madden came out. Back in your young days, you know what I'm saying? You know,
hell no.
Your finances wasn't kicking like that.
No. My brother sold drugs, so we always had all the video games. Crackheads on the stage dropping off stuff. Fell off the back of the truck. They used to rob the hell out of service merchandise, them crackheads in the neighborhood. They robbed service merchandise so bad, man. Service merchandise went out of business. Mervyn's went out of business. Sears went out of business. Kmart, we had a super Target I know a Super Kmart. They stole everything out the Super Kmart, bro. Ran it out of business. Yeah.
Well, you implicating a lot of people, man. I hope they ain't
I
no,
said
they're not.
crackheads. So they just round up the crackheads in the city. They know who they is. They know
Hope
who
they
they
don't go to
is.
your. Hope they don't go to your brother to figure them out, though.
No, my brother ain't steal nothing. He just brought the stolen stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just alcohol, like all that stuff, bro. They used to steal. My city got some thieves in that mom.
Man, they was ahead of their time, then.
Hey,
Ahead of their
bro.
time.
That's one thing my city notorious for, stealing something, boy. They can steal, boy. They'll
I
steal.
almost went to your city. I'm glad I didn't now.
Yeah, they'll steal and help you look for it.
Really?
Or they'll sell it back to you. Yeah, them boys. My city got notorious. Some
Boy,
notorious thieves.
you ain't
Some
tell me that
boosters.
when I was going down to New Orleans. Boy, you ain't tell me that when I was
Boy,
going to
hey,
Louisiana.
Sports Authority, they stay stealing up out of Sports Authority. Shout out to everybody that got stolen clothes from Sports Authority. Shout out.
What was your favorite spot to steal from when you was back
I ain't
then?
steal. Bro. I was too scared.
Hey man, you said everybody in your city was down there stealing like that. So you just don't want to implicate yourself. I see.
No, I didn't steal. I will say, as a kid, what I did take was baseball cards. Yeah, I took some baseball cards.
What?
I
You stole
stole some
baseball?
baseball cards
Come
as a
on,
kid.
man.
Yeah, out of Super One Foods, stole some baseball cards.
Well, I used to have a nice little collection of baseball cards back. The kids don't even do that no more. They don't collect like little we had the baseball cards,
Nah, they don't do
football
that. They be on
cards.
social
Man, we
media
had
early.
all the doggone I remember when Shaq and them came out. We had doggone the jerseys and stuff. Like I don't even think kids
You
rock
stole them
jerseys
too,
no
huh?
more. No, man, we ain't had to steal the jerseys. I wasn't big. Stealing wasn't my thing.
Nah,
Well,
that wasn't my thing. I went.
I had some people in my family, niggas walk in the store and walk out, boy, with the whole store in their pocket. You ain't even know it. Golly, boy, you better tell me you doing shit like that before I come out.
I'm telling
Boy,
you, bro.
but they used to, boy, them boys used to steal everything, man. They used to steal CDs. CDs was the thing. CDs when music. Every time new music come out,
Say word. Out of
you know,
Sam Goody.
you know your mama they wasn't buying the stuff with the parental advisory on it, so you had to sneak it.
Yup.
That's
Just
how
boy.
yeah, boy, that's how you know you's a
Boy,
real one, boy. You had to sneak that parental advisory doggone CD back in the day.
couldn't afford HBO, so you watch the little squiggly lines. You flick it back and forth real fast to catch that part.
Well, you was a young jacker offer, huh? You was beating that thing early, but golly,
Boy,
give it a break.
I'm telling you, man, used to flick that thing, boy.
Oh man, I was Channel 44, wasn't it? Yeah.
I don't know what the challenge was. I forgot. We had that dial cable. You had that cable with the dial. You dialed it. You dialed it to the number, and then you had the little tuning thing. Y'all had
Oh,
that. It was a
we
white.
had
It was a cream.
box.
We had a cream. We had a cream and a brown box. The front of it was cream color, and the back of it was brown. And it had the dial on there, and it had like 0 through 300 or something like that. And then you would like turn it, and you would like get the dial right there in the middle. Then you get the little tuner, and you tune it for the cable TV. Y'all ain't had that for your cable?
No, we ain't had 300 channels, boy. You lucky you get 3 or 5.
You didn't have 300 channels. It was just 300. It was dialed up to 300, and you would just flick. You would turn the dial, and then you get that little tuning on the side, tuning in, bring it on in, boy.
Yeah, that's how you know when you was doing good. When Pop had a good month or so, came home, he got some good cable. Everybody, you come home, you
Nah,
couldn't even watch it. You couldn't even watch the TV back then. Doggone grandma and them had the doggone TV on lock, watching the story.
yeah, watching the stories.
Golly,
And
boy.
that was free. The stories were free. All you needed was an antenna to watch the stories. But nah, see, we had the crackheads that worked for the cable company. So they climbed the pole and they give you free cable.
Golly, boy, y'all got a lot of crackheads.
But I'm telling you, bro, we got prolific crackheads where I'm from, bro. Them boys is professionals. Free electricity, free cable, free telephone.
Can't beat that.
Boy, they go work for they go to work and then they come get off and buy crack, or they do you a favor and they get unlimited crack
Damn, niggas sound like direct TV before their time.
before their time, son.
What kind of favors you was doing for this free cable?
You give them crack. I didn't give them crack.
Golly, boy, you was a drug dealer too?
Nah, I didn't give them. Nah, I didn't do no drugs. I just know that they got paid somehow, either my money or they got paid with crack. He used to be out there climbing the pole. You'd be like, oh, he giving somebody free cable.
Just sprinkle a little crack on them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that crack, man, that did a number to our doggone neighborhoods, didn't it?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why I say I like look at the fentanyl thing and like people are look fentanyl. I'm like, we survived crack. Y'all be straight.
hey, we might
Y'all
be
be out.
it might be some Negroes on that too, though.
Nah,
Man,
we
that
ain't
just
really on that.
see that
That
well,
fent getting
they don't even know it though. That's the thing with the fentanyl.
that
They
fent
don't
getting them up
even
out of here though.
they don't even
Fent
know it.
getting them up out of here, boy. That clearing whole blocks off.
God.
Yeah, bro. That fentanyl ain't no joke, boy. You sneeze wrong, that fentanyl out of there.
But ain't that's the problem with it? Cause like you going to buy like you ain't buying what you thinking you buying. Like back then, at least some boys knew they was buying crack. You know what I'm saying? They know, hey
Yeah, you
man,
can't even trust it. You can't even trust these drug dealers these days, man, because they just these different drug dealers. They don't care about their clients no more. At least the drug dealers that I knew coming up, they cared about their clientele. They treated them like family. You know what I'm saying?
they had good customer service, huh?
Yeah, they had great customer service. They delivered it. They delivered them a nice quality drug. Now they just want to sell drugs. And hell, half the drug dealers are drug users.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened when the crack started bubble up at the end. Everybody then that's when everybody it wasn't a pretty game no more. You know, the customer service dropped big time once it started hitting the streets heavy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They ain't loyal to their customers no more, man. I remember our crackheads used to beat up drug dealers that sold bad drugs. They would jump them.
Kind of super crackheads y'all got down there.
Man, I'm telling you, our crackheads were like, bro, we had crackheads that were like could be bodybuilders, bro. Magpie, man. I seen Magpie beat up so many dudes, bro. Magpie, that boy used to beat up dudes, bro. He used to beat up
Understand
drug
how
dealers.
it takes a village to raise. It took a village of crackheads to raise you. Sound like
Nah, it's just we had different crackheads, man. We had Slim. Slim will watch the hell out your car. Where Bo Peep, he could wash your car, he could fix bikes. Magpie,
man, that's back then.
White
They
boy
had all the
Larry,
and he was
white
black.
boy
And they called him
Larry, he
white
would
boy.
fix
Then
your
was he a real white boy?
he like Creole. White boy Larry, he
Yeah,
fix your car. He fix your car for you.
I don't know if I can trust that though. It
Nah,
might.
white boy Larry used to do it right. White boy Larry used to do your car right, boy. He take care of you.
It'll work for 10 minutes because he gonna need another hit. So he'll make sure that doggone whatever he fits, that transmission gonna work for like 2 days. And he come down, he can go right back to you. Oh man, I can fix that for you. That's
Telling
a
you,
you.
man, that was a time, man. It was respectful. I remember one time though, Mad Pie stole a whole barbecue pit, man, on his birthday. He said he was gonna go barbecue for his birthday, man. Somebody had put lit some charcoal, put some meat on the grill. Mad Pie stole the grill, was riding down the street on his bike with the grill behind him.
Yeah.
Meat
See,
smoking, bro. He said I was gonna get some barbecue for my birthday.
See, that's how
Y'all
you know
want
the
some?
times was different, bro. They ain't even got no respectable street jobs like how we used to have back in the day. Like you said with the crackhead washing the cars. We used to have the doggone watermelon man. He used to ride through the hood with a doggone on a bicycle with a doggone trailer full of watermelon. Watermelon, get your watermelon. Selling watermelons, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta worry about going to the grocery store, driving 30
Crack
minutes to get
like the thing was crack was their professional hobby, but they like were great at other things. Smoking crack was like their hobby, their professional hobby. But they were like actually they had careers. So they would work their career and do little side jobs to do their hobby.
I don't
Crack
know if
was their
that's a
hobby.
I don't think vice is the word. I don't know if hobby is the word for a drug.
You're right. Vice, you're right. You're right. I would say vice.
If your hobby is whatever your vice is, golly, boy. If you, yeah, my hobby is, you know what I'm saying,
But they
snort
used
coke.
to, you know what I'm saying? They used to get up there, they would go to work, put in some work, and then
I tell you what else they had? Do you remember the doggone newspaper man? Like they ain't got no newspaper routes no more.
no, our newspaper man was Mr. Chick, aka Mr. Jenkins. His
Was
name
he
was Mr. Chick.
trans before his
Skipper.
time?
They call him Skipper. Nah, they call him Skipper. Boy, come out there, he bow-legged pigeon toe.
Mr.
Boy,
Chick is a
he's
wild name.
Mr. Chick and Miss Chick. They used to sell Chico sticks. They was the candy lady too. But they had, you ain't really mess with they frozen cups because they frozen cups
Don't tell me they
had
had
fish
crack in it.
scales in them. Nah, they had fish scales in them because he's a fisherman. So he go out and fish, but he clean the fish, and sometimes the scales would get into the fish, the frozen cup. But they had the cheapest candy. You had Miss Mildred in the back of the hood, Miss Mildred back there. I didn't like Miss Mildred frozen cups because they taste like her freezer.
Is that
And
cold for
then
her box?
yeah, her freezer, freezer, what? No, her freezer, I guess she didn't put no baking soda. And then she used to use a different Kool-Aid. She used to use a cheap Kool-Aid pack. So her frozen cups wasn't good. Chili Willie changed the game. That boy Chili Willie had the different flavor frozen cups. He had like the rainbow cups, super sweet,
What?
super
Yeah.
juice. That boy Chili Willie had some good stuff, boy. And Chili Willie used to sell nachos, chili cheese nachos. So he really changed the game. And then you had the old head, I can't think of his name, but he stayed
It
around.
wasn't that good.
Weird, bro. He was weird, bro. I think he was like pervert, bro. He like tickle your finger when he give you your change back and stuff.
He got you. He ain't poach your cheek,
Like
did
you ain't going in this house by yourself. Like he was in a little wheelchair and shit. You ain't
Oh,
go. I forgot
God.
his name. He stayed down the street from my boy Lil Mike.
Oh,
Like,
man.
bro, you go in there, bro. He be in a little wheelchair. He be like, "Yeah, what you want?" And you be like, "Man," and then you give him the
Yeah,
change. He be
if
like,
he had one of them freezers,
"Get
you had to
ticker."
bend over and get it.
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't getting no frozen cups from him. I only got my frozen cup from Chili Willie, man. Chili Willie frozen cup.
The only creeper was always the ice cream man. Ice cream man. You remember the ice cream man? The ice cream man,
Yeah,
then
we
you
ain't
even
had that.
ride
They ain't
around.
come.
Y'all
Yeah,
didn't
they
have
ain't come
ice
through
cream
our
man?
hood. Nah, we had the candy ladies and the candy man, Mr. Chick, Miss
We had
Mildred, Chili Willie, and
both. But
was it
the
Jupiter or
candy
something?
lady ain't sell ice cream. That
Mm-hmm.
wasn't her bag. Her bag was like the squeezes is what we call the lily dillies. You know what I'm saying? The Kool-Aid slush joints.
Oh,
And
okay.
she sold candy, pickled eggs, hot sausages, you know what I'm saying? Chico sticks, long boys. She sold all that. But she ain't had no ice cream though. The ice cream man sold the ice cream, and the watermelon man sold the watermelon. The mango man sold the mangoes.
We couldn't afford them. Ice cream was too expensive. You feel me? So
A
you just get the
quarter.
penny candy, huh? That was too much.
A quarter? But how much was y'all squeeze? Squeezes was a quarter.
Like 5 cent, 10 cent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she her shit was mid then.
Nah, Chili Willie, but
It
I'm
was
trying to
mid, but
Chili Willie had different flavors in his ice. I don't know how he did it. I think he like froze a little bit, poured another stack on top, but it was different colors on Chili Willie stuff on his frozen cup. What y'all
yeah,
call
okay.
them?
Squeezes. We can call them frozen cut because you gotta squeeze it. You know what I'm saying? You squeeze that joint and you get it out. The bottom of them joints, oh boy, that's when all
Squeeze
the
it. Well, y'all got
squeeze.
some more weird
We call it a
names.
squeeze because you gotta
It
squeeze
was
it.
ours was a frozen cup.
That's so plain and basic.
It's a frozen cup, and you flip that thing over, and you bite it, and you let the juice drip down in the cup, and you just take
They
the
call that
sugar
bit a
straight to the
squeeze,
head. You
bro.
hear me?
Hey, what was your favorite flavor of them joints?
Had to be strawberry, fruit punch.
Pineapple, boy.
Oh, that sound like
I don't care. It wasn't. This is how you know her pineapples, cause it wasn't no Kool-Aid. It wasn't nothing out of a pack. You know what I'm saying? It was like fresh pineapple juice with the chunks in it. What? That hit different than
with
a doggone
pineapple chunks.
it ain't had the chunks, but it was like made from that fresh dough pineapple juice, dog. And the bottom of it just
Yeah, we
super
wasn't.
syrupy and sweet.
Yeah, we
Golly,
ain't had that. That's
wow.
some high tech stuff there. Y'all on some futuristic stuff.
Y'all don't have pineapple juice?
Squeeze it,
Yeah, go on ahead, man.
man. Let me get like 3 squeezy.
It's not squeeze it. See, you messing up the name.
What y'all call it? Squishies.
It's squeezed.
Let me get 3 squeeze.
No, if you're gonna get three, it's squeeze is plural. You know what I'm
Like
saying? Come on, bro.
frozen cups, bro. It's frozen cups.
That's
Frozen
so
cups.
that
Frozen cups. Hear me out. Frozen cups. It ain't no squeeze. It's a frozen
just
cup.
sound like a
Everybody that tell
frozen
you.
cup. No, it's a frozen cup. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
With
You gotta
it Kool-Aid. And then Chili Willie, so he changed the game, how he made his. He heated up the water and then he added the ingredients so it dissolved completely. And then he froze it. So you had
you was in the house cooking that shit with this nigga?
Nah, Chili Willie told us, man. Chili Willie told us how he make it, bro. That boy, look, Chili Willie came up. Chili Willie ended up buying Jerry's Drive-In and had a Chili Willie frozen daiquiri shop. Boy,
Oh man.
that boy leveled up, man.
Man, talking about leveling up, bro. We need to, you know what I'm saying? That's what China doing right now with these terrorists. You know what I'm saying? They got the squeezes, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that China said, hey, come shop direct at
Man,
China.com.
them boys start dropping all the doggone bootlegs. Well, I like
All of
don't
like
remember
here's the thing.
don't remember dropping bootlegs like out of control, bro. And then I was like, yo, we got to get these niggas back, dog. We got to get these. We got to find a way to
That
get
job, every bootleg. Louis Vuitton, we got that. Gucci, we got that. $5. $5 for the Gucci.
I ain't talking about the products. Man, they was dropping doggone commercials, man. The commercials, they had Trump and Elon in the
They had that
lab. I was like, golly,
sewing
man, they
stuff.
cooking us right now, boy.
They cooking. We need them, they need us. It is. They need us to consume, and we need them to make the stuff that we consume. That's just how it is. That's how it is. We need both of us. Without us consuming their stuff, their economy goes to shambles.
We like the Spider-Man meme. Both of us just like shoot at each other. And we need each
and
other.
without the cheap stuff they make, we go to shambles because ain't nobody paying $300 for no Nikes, even though it don't cost that much to make the Nikes to begin with, and that's what they exposed. Them boys got a $500 500% markup on the motherfucking shoes and stuff. It cost them, and I've been telling this people for years, bro. Just go over there and buy it yourself, man.
Oh yeah, I mean,
go over there.
It's hard to get over there though.
Cause you telling me, bro. You telling me this? If I go to this factory where they make Nike, and you shing, and I come up to you and I'm like, bro, I'll give you $1,000 if you let me buy this many pair of shoes. He gonna take it because he probably only making $50. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the play. You already know that's the play when we hitting on port.
Yeah, that's right. Bro, we getting good quality stuff, bro. You been in Korea.
You about to send all this.
You been in Thailand.
I'm about to go ahead and just load up, send it to the crib. Hey, bro. Hey, we had people, boy. That was a whole business, boy.
Man, I remember my sister had got me some Jordans made. Some Jordans, some 9s. And she got me, I was the only one at school with a leather North Carolina Tar Heel pullover jacket. Leather. Starter.
Oh, boy.
Leather starter pullover.
It was about 90 degrees in the classroom.
Couldn't tell me I was the only one in America with a leather starter pullover.
Boy, I know that, man. You had a line out the door, wasn't it, boy?
Boy, hard. That thing hard, boy.
You ain't want to take that bitch off.
I didn't want to take it out. That boy was hard. That
junk was hanging out the whole year. Like, boy, can't wait till like the temperature drop 2 degrees.
I remember it was like cold a little more. You know, when it be cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon. Boy, I still wore that junk. Oh, yeah. I pulled up to school with them J's on and that leather starter. Man, you couldn't tell me. Pressure. Straight pressure, boy. Straight pressure.
Man, save some pussy for the rest of us, man.
Straight pressure, dog. I think my daddy still got it in the house, too. I might have to check.
He done sold that. Crackhead done stole it already. Nice. You done bought and hit you up already. That be gone. But when all this terror, like, I don't understand the logic behind it. Like, it don't make any sense. And everybody in the corner is saying, like, yo, bro, like, all the doggone investors and everybody like, hey, man, you messing up the money, bro. Like, you fucking up business.
On his side, he trying to, I don't know who he going to have working in these factories. I don't know who he going to have working in these factories. He's trying to bring back these low-wage factory jobs. Louis Vuitton got a factory over here. And they paying people $17 and they can't get nobody to work in there. It's not livable. We can't live over here on $17 an hour.
China exposed them boys too. China like, hey man, they buying their product from us too.
Everybody buy their product from China. China, Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan.
China snitching on everybody, man. China came out of the game like she doggone, like she was Nino Brown at the end, just telling on everybody, oh, that's you think that's made in Italy? Nah, they just put the tag on it. We make it over here in these sweatshops. You know what I'm saying? They go ahead and get that.
They assemble it. They put it over there and they assemble it in Italy, and then they send it out to us. Like they're doing something. They put the final stitching in Italy to say, because you know how they get around, how countries get around it is like so much percent. It's just like cars. So many Ford cars are made in China and Mexico. And then they assemble it in America.
Yeah, they say all the parts. Like, it can be an American car, but all the parts.
Yeah, crazy.
And like, it's insane. And like, let's be real, man. American product ain't that great.
It ain't. We lost that manufacturing might. We lazy. America got lazy, bro. One, we don't want to pay the people. And two, we just lazy. Remember, it used to be pride if it was the craftsmanship of having something made in America. The stitching was powerful. Remember, Walmart was built on only selling made in America products. Walmart. Remember that? Yep. Sam Walton, that was his whole thing. You only find made in America products on the shelves in Walmart.
That's how they really.
Now these boys the biggest These boys, the biggest China suppliers, got the biggest ships in the world that go to China. They got 5 of the biggest ships in the world that load up with merchandise from China and come back.
Man, you seen the joint where they had old boy, he went to New
See the
York.
trunk factory. They showed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trunk
that's what I'm
factory.
talking about. Old boy walked through, all that shit was made in China. I was like, God.
All that they showed the whole factory how they been making it for years, all the Trump stuff. And I told y'all boys, y'all be waving them Trump flags and in American Bible and Trump Bibles and stuff, and all of it made in China.
That man was
China.
selling y'all doggone Rolexes. He was selling these doggone expensive ass watches. But he done
From
bought them for
China.
$2. He done bought them in bulk for $2 a pop. Selling y'all these niggas this shit for about $4,500.
And he done got y'all with the flicker boom. Whole time y'all got the flicker boom. Made in China, baby. I told them, bro, they got all these flags. I'm like, bro, ain't nowhere in America they making these flags, dog.
Oh,
And
man.
them Chinese flags.
Man, them boy done put a 30-year loan to get a doggone Trump watch. That bitch, he bought that bitch for $2. Boy, God. Them boy like, damn, they still making payments on the Trump watch.
Oh,
They
bro.
don't what? The Trump shoes? Remember the Trump 4.5s? The Trump J's?
Yeah. China.
Man.
China.
Golly.
Everything, bro. You look around, I bet you this probably made in China.
I bet it is. Everything in this house.
Made in China.
Everything right here.
Made in China. Remote. Made in China.
Everything in this house made in China, boy.
I know, right?
Hey, them Chinese don't play around.
That's why I said we need them like they need us, we need them.
They work around the clock. They run them China, whoever the
4
mama
shifts.
Yeah.
4 shifts. Boy, same. They hot swapping the sewing machine.
And how dare you come in late? One less egg roll for
Get cane.
Yeah, you done.
All right, bro, we're gonna end this. This was one less egg roll. Man, hey man, happy birthday to Trey. It's Trey Day. Happy birthday tomorrow. It's your birthday, man.
Man, I think my sound went out, man. But hey, man, happy birthday to me, man. I probably ain't got no draws on none of this, and I'm about to go ahead and get it in. You know what I'm saying? Life is good, man. Take it one day at a time, man. You know, this world is a crazy place. You know what I'm saying? Got to make the most of it and laugh and have fun with it.
Boy, I got tariffs. On that note, man, we're gonna be out. I gotta go ref some people tomorrow. So Thursday, we back on. We try to get Meech on here, man. It's made by Meech. He is a clothing designer.
Hey, his shit better not be made in China.
You know what? Nah, but he got some fire stuff, bro. You gotta have to check him out. He's launching a new collection coming up. So we're trying to get him on the show Thursday to talk about his new clothing line that he's dropping in collabo that he's doing.
Hey, send the boy some merch, Meech. Send the boy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
that merch, we gonna rock it. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna put it on. And
that's what I'm saying.
We probably got some live content coming for y'all soon. You know, we gonna work out the deets on that, but we about to get in our bag this year, dog.
For shizzle.
Hey, man, prayers up to that young man, Kyron.
Oh, Kyron Lacey, man.
Yeah, prayers up to his family and that situation that they got going on down there, man. It's in this world, it's a lot going on, and it's a lot to kind of soak in. But reach out to people. You never know what people going through. Prayers up to his family and what they got going on, and condolences.
On the note, we out. Oh boy.